Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This will be a small strat update for the Star Wars Phantom Menace PC version speedrun, and I will be showing a few small tricks that we have found during the time after Davek posted his updated tutorial on this speedrun. While I'm not gonna be going over many of the normal strats in the tutorial and how to do the run in its full form, I will just be covering the new stuff. If you want to see the whole tutorial in itself, I will put a link to that video in the description of this video. So, the first small thing you can do that he didn't cover is to force push the two droids here to have a better chance at sliding under the tree, so you don't have to jump over it. We're gonna watch that one more time. You wanna get close enough to the droid that's further away, so you actually knock it back far enough, and otherwise you won't be able to slide under the tree. Okay, that's the first one. Second one is whenever you're gonna kill off the droids in this last part of swamps, I would suggest just kill all the ones on the left side, and then you go and kill all the rest of the droids with your saber. And if you can stand in the way of this last droid if it tries to shoot him, so you just tank the shots. If you do the rest of the level correctly, you should have no problem with your HP on this part. Can't remember anyone dying from it so far while doing the correct strategy. So just kill off the left ones, and then you go and kill the right ones yourself. That way you'll be pretty quick and you'll have a much lower risk of Jar Jar getting hit twice and going down twice. The third one is a very quick one that is more a quality of life change. You can do what I'm doing here, or you can just go and kill it. But if it's far enough out here, sometimes it's stuck at the back and you won't have to deal with it at all. But if it's out here, you can either force push it, like I did, so it doesn't accidentally shoot the queen, or you can run and kill it with your ISG. That's also totally doable, but I prefer to push it to save a tiny bit of time. And now we go over to the major skips that were found after, which is from the arena level. We're gonna start off with the very first one. There's 3 in total, and here we have just a jumping through the fence type of thing. So what you want to do is double jump over the big guy and then single jump while going slightly in angles to just try and get through. And the way you know that you can jump through is if you see him poking up his head to clip it through, and then you should be able to get through with just some more jumping. Second one is to jump up on the boxes, jump up on the roof, and here you want to jump onto that small area and then just double jump up here and you're through. What's important to note is that you can't line it up against the wall here because there's an invisible block of some sort, meaning that you can't jump there. It'll just stop you, so you need to do it out of the wall, and it's a fairly long jump as well, so just do a long jump and you should be able to land it. And the second skip is after the first boss fight. So you go up to this to this area ahead, that's ahead of Qui-Gon on the wall. You double jump and turn slightly to the left to clip through the door. Now you can do it in some other ways, but this is by far the most consistent way I found. So you just stand straight ahead and then you jump slightly to the left while in the air. The second one is going to make you jump over this door, which is the easier one. You just run straight ahead and then you double jump over the middle of the door. Pretty simple. Just run ahead, turn while in the air, and you'll land at the other side of the wall, the door. That was the 3 arena skips. Also, one thing that we need to do for this newer updated version is you want to go and take the extra grenades, so you have 10 at your disposal. Because what we do now is we throw a nade to make that guy move, so we don't have to run the entire way there. And it also means that we have some backup grenades in case the invisible wall on the next boss fight is there. If it's not there, you just have to throw your 5 nades, but if it's there, you just dump all of them in him, and if he dies by the 8th, you can just throw your knife and you don't have to worry about him maybe baiting you. Okay, so that was the arena stuff. And for the second to last point is this skip, or it's not a skip, it's more of a quicker strat. So what you want to do is run around the escorter, then you go straight to pick up the blaster, you go and pick up the repeater, and then you move directly to the air taxi to kill off the 3 guys. And once you've killed off those 3, you can just talk to the droid and it'll take you over with the taxi. So the robot that you're supposed to fight, that's on the screen right now, it's usually we killed it off before, but once the queen is on the taxi, it won't shoot at her. So if you do this quick enough and she gets on the taxi before it starts shooting her, you'll be safe and you don't have to kill it. Now I have realized that you don't need to kill all 3 of the guys coming from the taxi as well. They will run away if you talk to the droid while she's on the taxi. But it's the safer option to just kill all 3 and then you go over. Because they sometimes can shoot her if they're alive on the other side. Sometimes the shots don't go through and sometimes they do. So it's the safe option to just kill all 3. And here, when despawning Padme, I usually run against the wall, and as soon as it starts to open, I backpedal into her, and then I start to sprint. And I use the repeater for this one, and I shoot pretty far away to trigger the door opening quick. And I always turn around to check if the queen is following me, and if she isn't there, you have successfully despawned her. Now, to the very last thing, the most recent skip found is a pretty fun way of skipping a part of Padme's section. So you sprint like normal, and then when you come to the balcony here, you will take out your rocket launcher, then you will back away a little bit so you don't accidentally shoot the wall. And at the apex of the jump, you shoot with your rocket launcher 2 shots, and the Viceroy will die, and you'll be going over to the next OB section, which is a pretty big time save. Not having to deal with all the dialogue stuff with him and killing all the droids in that area. So gonna show once more. Run up, rocket launcher out, go back a little bit if you need to, jump and shoot twice. It's better to take the time and line it up to make sure that you hit the shots instead of having to reload of missing them. You could technically throw some grenades as well if you really want to, but having to rocket launcher hits him should definitely be enough. It's only a backup thing if you miss slightly one of the two shots so he doesn't take full damage. And that's all of the new skips from and the new strats that's not covered in the normal tutorial. Hopefully this was to use, and if you have any questions, feel free to write them in the comments, and I will, if there's someone wondering about a special skip or anything else that they want explained in detail, I will either leave a comment if I can leave a short reply, or if it's something longer that I need to explain, I might make a separate short video about it. So hope you enjoyed, and I will be speedrunning on Twitch, twitch.tv/Fokfrit. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.